Mick, want to take a moment here and review the evaluation we had the other day, and also that fitting we talked about when you're in town here. So just want to try to give you some pointers, some ideas of what you can do, what you can look for, maybe take to the pro, or even have show the pro this that you may work with over in Europe. So as we take a look here, one of the first things we talked about here was your stance. I know you're getting into it. You play a little football, but ideally, when you're looking at this, what we saw was you're right out of the gate. You're a tall person. You're standing a little too tall. And when I say that here, I put a little bit of the positioning here right on your legs. You can see that the legs are very almost up and down, and in the back is up and down as well. But the killer about the back is right here. We can see a difference of how that back is completely hunched over at the top as you stand up, and then the arms are hanging naturally down and through that position. So if we can try to get into a better stance, a little better position over the ball, it's going to allow us a little bit better foundation. What am I talking about here? Well, initially here, let's look at, let's look at Dustin Johnson. Dustin Johnson's a tall individual. You can see a little bit of difference in his stance compared to your stance. One, we can see clearly right out of the gates that of his back. Compare the two between your tailbone and your neck. Look at the hunch here compared to those two. Big difference here to here. Night and day. Second, we can see the flex in his knees coming down right here. So right here. Now we look at yours. You can come and just follow the pant leg there. Here. Hold on a second here. Follow literally the pant leg down to the knee and then down and through. Hold on a second here. Which gets back in here. Alright. Let's go back to time. Let's come back to Dustin Johnson here. Alright. So as we look here, there we go there. Now over here, doing a similar type of position. Follow the pant leg, you can see that you're almost standing straight down, a good 9-degree difference. So if we can get a little more weight onto the balls of the feet, get a little more flex of the knees, then we'll see a little better foundation as you stand up. Obviously then second, we're going to be a little bit of that straighter back as we see here, and that's what we want to see time after time when you do this. So as you go back and swing here, what we want to show you here is you're going to bring back, I like the good shoulders. Shoulders are turning, make for a better swing back. Here, you get going up, a little upright with the swing, and that's why we've seen a little bit more of a 3-degree upright with the clubs. Then you come up, the only thing I like is you bring it back down, but you start releasing the club a little early. You can kind of see that because you see how the club comes outside that plane or outside that position. Dustin Johnson is an example here. We'll take him up. We'll draw the plane with his driver here. And then watch as he gets the club up. Hands fall straight down. And look how that club comes underneath that plane and comes a little shallower through the approach. Rather than, as we see here, we come down, through, a little bit of a pull, a little bit of a top from time to time. Now the second thing which you can work is right here. You can tell you a lot of arms and a lot of hands. Not a lot of weight transfer till after the fact, after you hit the ball. So one position obviously would be to work on, to be able to see just a little bit better position. As you can see, Dustin's right through here. Look at the difference. Impact, impact. Look at the hips. See how your hips, you still have weight back on this right-hand side. You're a tall gentleman. I'm sure when you kicked the soccer ball or the football, you didn't see the ball. You didn't just use your feet. You know, you used both your hips, your legs, took it back. Use your whole body as you swung back and through to make it a little bit more of a forceful kick with the ball. So as you see, obviously instead of using just your upper body and using your arms and hands, let's utilize some of the body. And you can kind of see this whole position where Dustin's legs start to drive, brings the club around and down center of the fairway. All right, so what you look for, we kind of said something about it. Let's get a little bit better stance right there. A lot better position. Stance, straighter back. We go from the tailbone now. Compared to here, a big difference, okay? Vice versa the legs. We're here. Right here again. We're here. And here. Much better position. A little more flexing the legs, more flexing the knees, I should say. So getting a little bit better position, a little weight on the balls of your feet. 2 then. Came back. That's just all I wanted you to know. We kind of just mentioned that, just telling you to get down and through with it, feel a little more consistency with it. So here, even again, same position. A little bit better position where you felt yourself a little more comfortable, a little more on the balls of your feet. Now, if you have any questions, by all means here, Mick, feel free to shoot me an email. But obviously also shoot me an email. Let me know how your clubs are coming along, how that lie angle is going, and also the length of the clubs. So. But if you have any questions besides that, feel free, like I said, shoot me an email, michaelwyattgolf@gmail.com, or if you're in the States, shoot me a call at 314-724-6539. Thank you, sir.